Welcome guys, welcome back to excuse me, the channel for the match reaction 1-1. As said, so before we get into the video, like and subscribe. And the video is sponsored by SPORTENING, an app where you can chat. We have a community, you can chat, you can check the scores, player ratings, all that stuff. Link for that in the description. It's free. To the game 1-1. As said yesterday, or in my match preview, that we needed a win, and everything besides a win, I will not be happy. Even when we nick the point at the end, at the last minute, like, you cannot be happy with it. Now, I expected Allegri to not go for it. He actually did. Like, it wasn't negative football, like negative in a way we approached the Milan game where we were a no-show. We were just going for a point. Excuse me. Today, the first 23 minutes were probably the best football we played all year long. Like, it was fluid. It was good. It was on point. The front three were working. It was very good. And we should have taken the lead with Vlahovic, with Dybala. Like, unlucky. I don't know what you call it. Like, we should have taken the lead in those 25 minutes. After that, again, the Sassuolo thing happened. Like, we completely flipped. Like, Atalanta were dominant. We were no-show. Like, we were struggling to keep the ball into the team, to make a few passes. Like, again, it was bad. Like, the last 25 minutes of the first half. Second half, it was more even. But the second half, we made so many mistakes with our final ball. It's just frustrating. Vlahovic, he didn't have a good game. Like, he worked hard, but simple balls for Dybala, to put Dybala one-on-one, mistake. Dybala in the box, Morata in the box. Instead of shooting, he starts dribbling. He passes the ball to Dybala. Instead of Dybala to take a shot, he starts dribbling. Like, the final the decision-making today was actually was average. And I'm being nice. Like, our decision-making up top today was bang average. Like, it looked amateuristic at times. Like, it looked sloppy, it looked comical at times. Like, just take a shot. You're in the box, you're an attacker, take the shot, because you need to win, you need to score. That's why you're up there. And we take so many touches, so many passes here and there. Just take a freaking shot on goal. We didn't do that. And then you cannot win games like that. Like, we created enough chances and also opportunities. Not chances, opportunities, in terms of we're getting there in front of goal, but the final ball, again, is to no one. Or you shoot when you don't need to shoot. You dribble when you need to shoot. Like, all those small details were just like mind-boggling at times. Like, with the quality we have up top and in that team, it was kind of shocking to see. Like, that's a difference. That's a difference today, because again, this is not a great Atalanta side. It isn't. They're struggling. They have a lot of injuries. Like, it's not the same Atalanta as the past few years, and we gave them a lifeline by messing it up front a lot of the times. That's it. Now, the Malinovsky thing, people say it's a banger. We talked about it in the preview. We said, don't let him shoot. Just don't give him an opportunity to use his left foot, because it's a goal most of the time. It's 3 times in a row now we play Atalanta, he scored. So, like, it's what it is. It's a good goal. Good Chesney have done better. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I need to see the from behind. I didn't really see it, to be honest. But you knew it. You let him take a shot, and bang, 1-0. That's that. Now, we came back. I give credit to the team for that, basically, for not giving up. It was a good goal from Danilo, who didn't have a good game at all. He made up for it. 1 point. We cannot be happy with it, but 1 point. That's 5 points out of 21 against the top 4 teams. Like, 5 points out of 21 against the top 4 teams. And Allegri was smiling after a goal. Like, there's nothing to smile about. I get that. You take a point at the end. Nobody expected that. But there's nothing to smile about. There isn't. Like, there actually is nothing to smile about. Like, it's insane that he was smiling, because there's nothing to smile about when you have 5 points out of 21 against the top 4 teams. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating, because these games, you need to win these games. You need to put the top 4 is not too bad, but make a statement, basically. I don't know, it sounds weird, make a statement for getting in the top 4, but that's our situation. People were talking about the Scudetto. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie. If this team is not winning a Scudetto, no chance. If you cannot beat the top 4 teams, you're going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So that's that. Like I said, at the end of the day, you got a point. Nobody, I think, expected it to get a point out of that game when we were down 1-0. So yeah, a point, but nothing to be happy about. Absolutely nothing to be happy about. I saw good things in terms of the approach, in terms of the front three. It works, but it's not perfect. We knew that. And today, the finishing, the final ball, that was missing. Not the movements and all those stuff, because the movements still work. Like it works very good, but the finishing, the final ball, like all of them up top. Morata, I think Morata was the best out of the 3. Vlahovic didn't have a good game. Dybala didn't have a good game. Like the final ball, the pass, it was weird. Now the subs, I have no idea. Like I'm confused, because at the last few minutes, I was confused. I was not even paying attention who was coming in, who was coming off. Like I have no idea. I need to check, because I was locked into the game. Zakaria, I have no idea. Is he sick? Maybe let's see in the press conference what Allegri will say. Like, is he sick? Because why don't you bring on Zakaria? McKennie was missing around the 55 minute in the second half. 55. After that, he was gone. He was missing. Like he was gone. Like I actually struggled to remember what he did after that. After that 55 minute, like it was weird. I don't know what Zakaria needs to. Like, what happened? Is he sick? Does he? Maybe he's carrying a knock. He doesn't want to risk him. I don't know. Let's see in the presser from Allegri. Let's see what he will say. His subs, yeah, he went for it. Like he brought on Cuadrado, Keane, Arthur, and Ake. So it was all in. I thought he had to do that earlier, before the 1-0. I think he should have made a sub back then. Like he didn't make a sub. Like I said, Zakaria, I don't know what, but McKennie was missing, and we needed something different. He waited very long to make a sub. It's very strange, and then he put everyone in, because yeah, you cannot lose that game at all. Like you needed to win, but an L was absolutely a no-go. So that's that. Like, but just in general, it's just frustrating. Like again, not winning against a top 4 team. That's not 0 wins against a top 4. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Like it's becoming, I won't say laughable, but it's reaching a point where you're like, what are we doing? Like, what's the problem with this team, or with the coaching, or with the approach? Name it. Why can we not beat one of those teams? Because there's quality enough in that squad. Nobody's telling me that Atalanta squad is better than ours. It isn't. And we got 1 point out of 6, against them. That's not good enough. 1 out of 6 points against Napoli. 2 out of 6 against Milan. 1 out of 3 at the moment against Inter. Like, those are not good numbers. Now, I don't want to be all negative, because I've also seen some good things today, but just in general, I expected much, much more. That's why I'm disappointing. I expected a win today, basically, because that was the goal. That was the standard today. You need to win that game, and we didn't. So that's why I may be too negative, but it's frustrating, because it's like we've been here. And again, 11 games without an L, great. Like, it's a good streak, but we're not in the top 4 with them having a game in hand against Torino. Like, it's frustrating. It's just frustrating. That's basically the word of the dingus. Of the moment of this game, to be honest. So yeah, I know a lot of people will take a point. I'm not happy with a point. I'm taking it, but like, we needed the 3 points. That's just the reality of the situation. We needed those 3 points, and we didn't take it. Now, the lineup, I was surprised. He played McKennie. I think he wanted to stretch McKennie and Rabiot, and Dybala could come in. That's what I think he wanted to do with McKennie going forward. Like in the first 25 minutes, McKennie was very good. Then he he became McKennie. Like, he did good things, and he switched that off with really poor things. So it's that. My man of the match was De Ligt. I know Danilo scored, but De Ligt was absolutely monster. Like in the first half, the last 10 minutes, he made sure we were in that game still. Like, and I know people were saying it's okay to sell him. He's not top 5 in the Serie A. All those embarrassing things. Like, that we can replace him easily. For me, that's all bullshit. You cannot replace De Ligt. Like, you can, unless you bring in Van Dijk or something like that. Other than that, you cannot replace De Ligt. Like, the fact that people were doubting him or saying he's not even that good or it's okay to sell him is unbelievable to me. Like, it's actually unbelievable. I will never understand that, because he's one of the best out there. He's the best defender at the club. Clear. Like, I don't think there's a debate for me. So he's my man of the match. The worst player, I don't know. I didn't like Chesney today. I didn't like Danilo, but he got the goal, so not Danilo. People were shitting on Rabiot. He wasn't amazing, but like, he was okay. Like, I've seen much worse than this. So I'm not. I will go Chesney. Like, he did some weird things today. I didn't like that at all. What he did today. So maybe Chesney. I don't know. But my man of the match was De Ligt. So yeah, 1-1. Frustrating. That's all I can say. Let me know in the comments what you think about the game. I'm just very disappointing. It's very disappointing. I'm frustrated. Those are the words for this game, basically. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Like the video. As I said at the start of the video, Sporting app, free to download, link in the description. We will see you in the next one. Ciao.